go to robo. So when we talk about robo, what are we really talking about? Right? So yes, it's algorithm. He talks about advice. Interesting. And robo and advice really is antithesis of each other. Robo doesn't really get advice. It just does. It is a functional thing.
It's just a tool.
Well, it's just a tool.
There's no robo advisor. It's
Correct.
a robo
Correct.
trade.
Correct. Correct. So,
So when y'all go into your strategic planning meetings and you go talk about where the future of your firm goes, where does technology rank?
Definitely,
and
yes.
how so? How do y'all think about
So we
those
think about
conversations?
it in two ways. One is, so we want to think about what is our client experience? Can they get everything at one place? And how do we bring it up to today's standard? It's almost like you're redoing your website every few years because it's just advanced. The first way we think about it is that, are we too comfortable where we are? And we need to make ourselves uncomfortable. Not insecure, but uncomfortable.
So is anybody in here using a robo?
About yourself, do you use IAP?
We've explored the Schwab robo. We don't use any outside. I haven't lost anybody to any robos. We probably have felt like some of the younger individuals out there that are starting to invest might move towards robos, but I haven't seen that yet.
I think I can understand the feeling of this room, but I would love to hear everybody's perception of the robo environment. Is it a threat? Is it a complement? Or is it non-existent in 5 years from now as we look at the industry and where we're heading from that standpoint?
The whole idea of like a robot being your advisor is gone. I think it's gone. I think robo-advisors are essentially no longer existent, right? They've been taken out of commission, and that you're gonna have a melding of financial advice with digital technology and digital rebalancing tools. It's just, the underlying technology of robo is a model. You construct a model.
And all the big firms took what Betterment and Robinhood and all those firms did and just made it same thing.
And there's different value props for those firms too.
Distributed it. Yeah,
All these companies paid a fortune to consultants, a fortune, to tell them to shoot commercials saying, we just want to talk with you and get to know you. It's all I see in between football plays on Sunday.
And then that's the other thing, relationship. So
Right.
when you said,
What are we
why-
really
why-
selling? We're not selling products.
That's right. It's relationship. I said we're a wealth management firm. We do plans for the majority of our clients. Because of that planning, we are having conversations about where people are in perspective to their plan. So the robo just doesn't work. So the relationship is probably the other reason we have.
A robo's never going to be the EQ.
It depends what you're selling. Not selling in a negative way. It depends what your clients are asking from you. If they just want low cost, call me once a year, I'm good, whatever it is that they want, maybe robo is relevant. It's not whether it's a good product or not. That's one thing. It's just a tool. I don't think, much like our conversation, it's not that one is better than the other. It might be a better tool in the right circumstance. No reason to bring a pistol fight to an elephant. You need the right tools.
So for the whole discussion could be flawed if we say it's either black or white. It's neither black or white. It's just a matter of degree of gray. It's a matter of degree by which you want to rely on the robo component or the advice component. But it doesn't mean it's one or the other. It's both. It's a mix. And each one of us in our own practice can have different mix of the amount of black or white. And we don't suggest purely black, which is assuming it's a machine. We can do a bit of it. So I think it's the augmented intelligence, which is probably a better discussion. Augment our intelligence through big data, through algorithm that we may not keep in the top of our minds. From time, they remind us. So they are really tools to help us to be better, more efficient, at lower cost to deliver a service that's sufficient for $1 million or less, or $2 million or less, or whatever their account is.
Meaning that we're able to deliver our
Right.
value to more individuals. the investment in technology more in internal in surety that you're doing the right thing, or is it more
Both,
on
right?
client experience?
We have both.
How do you spread that out between 100%?
So I would say that at least 50% or more is internal. We got to justify to ourselves we're doing the best we know how. I would think probably 49 or less for client, because at the end of the day, client is about face-to-face, it's about hand-holding, it's about that relationship. And if I can spend as often as I can with my client, I think they will appreciate it more than any piece of paper.
Is that going to scale you at a time?
I don't think of it as scaling. I think about an experience. So I think there's some of that, and I don't mean to be that progressive.
Yeah.
But I think some of it is natural. Is the golden rule? How would I like to be treated? And if that's how I like to be treated, chances are my client, who is more like me, because I only attract people who are a lot more like me. That's why I only have 3 clients. They probably like what I like. And so it is that experience that I'm trying to provide, and so we're looking at all different experiences, if that makes sense.